ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. Woo! Hey, look everybody, it's Russ from 51 Drones, because 52 is too many and 50 is not enough. Hey,
you gotta set the limit somewhere.
Yeah. He just popped on 2 minutes ago. Usually we're up here chatting for 20 minutes or so, but he was out rushing around, and originally he wasn't going to be here until a half hour from now, so I appreciate you moving your schedule around for us, Russ. Thank you.
Betcha. Wouldn't miss it.
And thank you for the early super chats. One from Brian Chambers, $5. He says, keep on keeping on, 2 thumbs up, and then a super sticker from Simon Gelderman. I need new glasses. $10 super sticker with a little flying dude there. Thanks everybody for joining in. Hopefully it's going to be a short show tonight, because I have to drive to Chicago and I have to leave at midnight. So the shorter the show, the more sleep I get and the less likely I am to crash. So thanks for the gas money, everybody. Russ, what's new with you, man?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to catch my breath. My wife locked her keys in her van.
Oh.
And it's about 6 miles away, so right at 6:40. So I had to run the extra key up there to her. We got an old van.
Well, you're a good husband, and you're a good co-host. We're going to talk about new products tonight. Whole bunch of new stuff coming out, and Russ has some opinions on that. We'll share some very interesting video, and of course, Freewell filters free to win, the viewer video of the week. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Cadillac of processed meat. It is a pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah! Thanks, Wirecast. You're the best. Gotta love that Wirecast. Let me just make sure that this is, and then that does that, and then this does that. See, the thing about Wirecast is, from time to time, it'll just surprise you and not save your settings. Just to mix things up, you know?
That'd be a bad deal.
Not like every other program in the entire world. Just once in a while, it's like, I think I'll drop a couple of these settings just to keep him on his toes. Jack, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, $20 super chat. FPV, baby. Go Skydio 2. Yes, the Skydio 2 we will be talking about here in just a little bit. But first, here is Russ with a joke.
I was not prepared for that. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh my God.
Moo.
Let's go to the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Oh my gosh. He's seen the show before, right? Let's head to the newsroom and you always gotta be ready with a joke, man.
Interrupting cow? Come on.
Dude, that is
sat down 2 minutes.
All right.
Come on.
horrible. By the way, before we get started with the news, I have to let everybody know, and I hope I'm not embarrassing you, Jeff. Jeff was in the hospital a few weeks back. He was in really bad condition. His throat closed up. Turned out it was an allergy. And Jeff, you want to tell everybody what you're allergic to?
I'm allergic to cheese.
He's allergic to cheese. The man is allergic to cheese. I am so sorry. Let's just take a moment of silence for all the cheese that Jeff will not eat. Of all the things that you could be allergic to.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, fine.
Pizzas, tacos, anything Italian. I mean, the list is endless of stuff that is now dangerous for me to eat. So.
Wow, I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's get into the news and try not to think about it.
All right, so tonight's drone news is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases.
Uh-huh.
Providing you with the highest quality professional cases so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom case is also available by request.
That's true.
GPC, designed for life. Be original, be blue. Online at goprofessionalcases.com.
Yes, we love them. And I'll have one to give away pretty soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so first in the news, we have some rather amazing footage that came out of Taiwan. It was a bridge that collapsed.
Oh.
And I don't know if the drone footage is near as fantastic as the actual collapse itself, but
Check
you be the
this
judge.
out. This is amazing. Oh dear, that's the wrong video. Goodness me, I apologize. My bad. I'm trying to stop it, Jeff. Jeff, I'm sorry. I'm trying
Are you
to.
okay, Jeff?
Jeff.
Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, what? Oh goodness, that does look good. I'm so sorry, Jeff. My bad. We're having technical difficulties here. Let me get the right video. What a coincidence. You just let us know that you're allergic to cheese. I'm so sorry. Okay, here is the bridge. My bad. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. This thing fell down over, I guess, where a bunch of fishing boats were. They had 10 people that were taken to the hospital, 6 of them with serious injuries. There are 5 people they believe are missing, and 6 were trapped in one of the fishing boats nearby. This was a major failure in that particular bridge that will be under study for quite some time.
Let's look at it again.
And the semi-truck almost made it.
Yeah, let me look at that truck here. Hold on. Oh, he did. He almost.
Yep.
Wow.
So really, really spectacular, amazing footage that came out of there. So, all right. So this week, as you mentioned, there are tons of new stuff, and so we'll get started with the first one, which is unique. They're launching their Typhoon H3 drone, developed with the Leica camera. They announced this earlier, I think it was last week. And so this is one of the larger drones that I think they've made. It's a 20 megapixel, 1-inch CMOS camera. It's a.
What's the name of the camera? What is it again?
Leica.
Leica, as in take a Leica. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Hold on.
Gotta
Gotta wait for the shake. Wait for the shake. There you go. All right.
You know, people are going to be needing to go to the bathroom now during my news story.
Sorry about that. No, it looks
cool.
cool. It looks cool. I mean, look at that. That looks cool.
Yeah, so it has a 25-minute flight time per charge and has a maximum altitude of about 500 meters or 1,640 feet with a top speed of 20 meters per second. It follows along the same lines as the previous Unique series that used the, multiple blades. So it's a tried and true platform.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, looks pretty good. Next, we have in the news GoPro, who have decided to throw the gauntlet down in the camera division with their Maximum Max or whatever.
Oh, yeah. This is the 360 camera.
It's essentially 3 cameras in one.
Wow. I'm really impressed with this. And it's I like the form factor. It's got a screen on it and everything.
Well, they put the camera in the front of it, or the screen in the front of it.
Yeah. So you don't have to use it as a 3D camera.
No. You can take the 3D images and get your normal video and stills off of it.
And their electronic image stabilization is really impressive. You gonna get one of those?
Well, this
Russ?
is kind of interesting because not only did they stabilize it, but they have a new Hyper Smooth. And if that's not good enough for you, you can turn the Hyper Smooth into Boost to make it even more smooth.
Right, and on top of that, you can use the Real Steady program that's been available.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Russ, you gonna get one of those?
I'm kind of waiting to see. It's gonna probably, if I get one, it's gonna sit on my shelf like my GoPro Hero 7 does. I think the action is everything I need. Like, if I got a 360, I think I'd get the Insta 360 actually. So
okay. Well,
but,
I already have the GoPro 8. Have you?
Oh, you do?
Yeah. See here, I'll hold it up to the camera. The GoPro 8. Fancy. They changed the color there. It's GoPro 8, and you can tell it's a GoPro 8 because it has an 8 on it.
8 on it.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a pretty good design right there. I love what they've done with the cursive, kind of they went back to the childhood handwriting style.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or it could be infinity. You don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
you don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody have
Well,
one of
that-
these anymore? This is 1080. This is 1080. This thing. This is the
Yes.
first GoPro that ever existed. Anybody
I
have
have
one of
one of
these? Let me know in the chat. Whoa! 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 Holy cow! Look at that super sticker. Did you see that? Holy cow! Stop the show. Simon Kelderman, $50 super chat. Wow, he gave me some gas money there. Thank you so much. Oh man, that'll get me 1/10 of the way to Chicago. My car is horrible on fuel. Hey, let me tell you a little story. You want to hear a story? I'll tell you a story. Not trying to make this show longer because, like I said, the quicker the show, the quicker I can get a nap. But I was in Dallas, and I was in an HOV lane during the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
And I got pulled over by a state trooper. And the state trooper said, "What are you doing in the HOV lane?" I said, "Well, it says, electric and inherently economical vehicles allowed in this HOV lane, along with everybody else." And he said, "Yeah, but I see you have tailpipes." I said, "Well, it's a rotary engine." And he's like, "What? What is a rotary?" I said, "My car has no pistons." And I said, "It's it's very good. It's very, very efficient." And he goes, "Oh, well, I didn't know that. Okay, drive on, sir."
Oh wow!
So, the RX-8, the rotary, the Wankel rotary, is energy efficient, but it's not fuel efficient. You know what I mean?
No, not fuel efficient.
It has 3 moving parts in the drivetrain, and so I didn't lie. I just didn't give him the full story. So there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the news.
All right, so our last new device, obviously, is the Skydio 2, which has been making the news all over the place.
Oh my God, the Skydio 2! I love this thing. I cannot wait to get one. Oh dear, what is going on? There's something wrong with my computer there, Jeff. I apologize.
That looks good.
It does. I guess that's mac and cheese, isn't it? Goodness.
Oh, smoked mac and cheese, nonetheless.
Oh man. Let me see if I can stop that. Let me see. There we go. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having glitches over here. You'll have to help me with that afterwards, there, Jeff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna help you with that.
No, the Skydio, man. Everybody's excited
Skydio
about
2
this thing.
comes into the market at 775 grams, maximum speed of 36 miles an hour. That's not it.
This is a great. It just called the Phantom dumb. No, this thing looks slick, man.
I love it.
All right, let me know in the chat who put down a deposit for this. It's a $100 deposit to be among the first to get one of these. Russ, what do you think about this thing?
I tell you what, I haven't been this excited since I got my Maverick Pro, my very first drone ever. And the reason for that is it's something that's new and something that we haven't really seen before. Yes, we saw it in the Skydio 2, but that was unreachable for most of us. This is achievable for, not everybody, but it's definitely in the price range where I can try it now.
Right.
I would have liked to try the Skydio 1, but I'm not going to spend $2,500, but I'll certainly spend $1,000 to check it out. And I think it's amazing, actually. And the beacon I love the beacon.
Yeah, it's a great idea. There's going to be a lot of sports type people that are going to get that just for that. Now, there was some comments in the video that we posted about this earlier on the channel from people saying, "Well, I want to fly it myself." Well, yeah, of course you can fly it yourself, and the obstacle avoidance is still in effect, so you can try all you want to hit stuff, and it'll keep you from doing that.
Yeah,
It has the controller for the first time. The Skydio 1, one of the biggest complaints about it was the fact that it didn't have a controller, that it was all off of your phone. And
right.
So
and
this one
this
incorporates that.
Looks like the Paradanafi controller, people are saying.
Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean it's $1,000 for the drone. It's like another 125 or something for the controller.
Yeah.
149.
100. Oh
50
goodness.
for each,
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Well.
Yep.
I mean, still pretty doggone good, man.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And I don't I did some research on the people that made it, and I posted a video about it. But the guys that make this are like uber smart, like unbelievable smart. And just looking at their resume on LinkedIn, you can look at their resume and see what they've done. Like the one guy, his GPA was like in a private school was 4.7 or something like that.
Oh wow!
So it was above a 4.0. The guy's super smart and they're very experienced, and it seems like they're pretty legit when it comes to software design.
Right,
so.
and it's American made.
Yeah, this thing was released at the perfect opportune time, because with the proposed ban being put in place by the government to prevent drones from other countries that we don't necessarily get along with being sold to government agencies, this American drone, with all of the capabilities that it has, is a great it's a great drone to be able to take that place. So if that bill goes into place, watch Skydio blow up like crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Merca! Yeah. Awesome, man. So hopefully, they'll. I reached out to them, Russ did too, to see if we can get one to test. Hopefully, they won't be like these other companies. They'll send you one to test, but they want it back. You know what I mean? I don't want to give it back.
The first batch, from what I understand, is already sold out. So any money that you guys put into this will be for the second batch. So the next drone news we have is, can surveillance drones help with car breakdowns? A company in Dallas, or actually no, in Houston, called 360 Towing Solutions, has implemented the idea of using a drone to do an aerial inspection of stranded cars. So if you call and say that your car is stranded, etc., they'll send the drone out. The drone will then identify what type of situation you're in, and they can then plan as to what vehicle needs to be sent to resolve it.
Okay. That's better than waiting around for some schmuck in a truck. Hey, wouldn't that be a great name for like a moving company? Two schmucks in the truck.
Schmucks in the truck.
Well, and if you're not familiar with Houston, whenever you have an accident in Houston, usually about 600 trucks show up and wait in a line for you to choose which one you are going to use. I mean, it gets ridiculous. So them being able to go out and cherry pick exactly what they need puts them in a great position.
Yep.
And also in Texas, a group of photojournalists are challenging Texas drone law. This one was rather intriguing to study. The group argues that the law creates a unconstitutional restriction on news gathering and free speech. And this is the rule, or I guess the Texas law, that bans you from flying your drone over 400 feet near critical infrastructure facilities, electrical power plants, oil refineries, etc. Not sure, with FAA being as stringent as they are, whether or not they're going to make much headway at being able to get rid of this law, but they possibly will be able to get exemptions, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because right now, if you break the law in Texas, it's $2,000 fine and 180 days in jail per image.
Wow.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
All right, so next in the news, this one is one that I was kind of excited about, because I'm always interested in, I guess, the next technology for drones.
Yeah.
Hydrogen drones have been slowly but surely kind of making their way into the industry. A guy in Korea has generated or created a hydrogen drone that really pushes the limits. This thing can fly for over 2 hours and has a DS-30 hydrogen-powered, I guess, system. It weighs only 20 kilograms.
Huh.
Wow.
It's 2.6 meters long and 80 centimeters high. And it's basically made out of plastic, carbon fiber, and fiberglass. This is an amazing achievement, and the technology for the hydrogen cells, I cannot wait until that trickles down into the hobbyist arena, where we can have flight times of, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. It would just be wonderful.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm trying to play some footage of it here. See, my computer's acting funny again. Here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Once again, if you just joined us, Jeff just announced that he is allergic to cheese, and I guess my computer heard that and is... I don't know what it's doing. My computer must hate Jeff, but...
Must be a virus.
Yeah,
No.
the old cheese virus.
Cheese virus.
It turns your hard drive into Swiss cheese.
I'm gonna get in touch with Greg. We'll take care of this.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll get that fixed up. Sorry about that. I guess I don't have that footage. I guess I don't.
So next in the news, I guess this one for me is a complaint more than anything else. U.S. investors have been looking at a company that called Fly Guilty for developing a drone that's in the shape of a bird.
Huh.
Now, you sit there and you wonder why we don't get good investments in drones in the United States. This is it. I mean, why invest in this at all?
It's
This thing's been around since 2012, and from what I can tell, it doesn't fly yet.
It looks pretty stupid. Can I get a amen on that?
It looks like a lawn decoration, something you put out in your flower bed.
You're right, it does. Yeah, like something you'd see at Walmart. The lawn flapper.
The drone weighs 2.2 pounds, has a wingspan of 1.2 meters, or about 4 feet. And as far as I can tell, I have looked around, I have yet to find anything where it actually flies. Yet we have investors in the United States investing in this.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Just not smart,
a
guys.
drone in the shape of a... I'm sorry, what was it in the shape of?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
It's a bird, Ken.
That's what I thought. Okay. What's next in the news?
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to mess this word up. Uttarakhand is a place in... Wow.
Oh, geez. This is called proofreading, is what you do there.
I'm trying to be able to sound this out. The Uttarakhand Forest Department recently used a drone to redirect elephant herds back into the forest after it raided a sugarcane field in the Tarari area of Udham Singh Nagar on Friday.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is the first for them. They actually have a drone team that has been set up in their country. It's one of the first for their country, and this was... They usually use the drones just to monitor the area, but in this case, they took the drones out to see if they could use it to herd the elephants, which it worked, and it pushed the elephants out of the populated area, which I thought was an interesting thing to share with everybody. It's a drone first.
That is neat. Another great use for drones. Yeah.
I did watch that. It was pretty cool.
All right, so now on the legal side, in New Zealand, and this one's going to be sort of... complex to share here. The civil aviation rules state, of course, you can't shoot at drones. So there was a real estate agent who was filming a property that he had, and a man who lived in the property next to him decided to go out and shoot at the drone. This went to the courts, and the courts have dismissed all the charges against the Nelson man who shot at the real estate agent's drone.
What? Why?
Okay, so they were unable to sort out specifically where the drone was, and so they gave the person, Nelson, the benefit of the doubt and dismissed the charges. But a couple of things about this don't seem right. First of all, the judge made the statement that any drone over a property, the property rights extend from the heavens down to the center of the earth under the civil aviation rules. And that you would have to have consent to fly the drone over the property.
Wrong!
Yeah, wrong. Okay. So, and this was in court. This was stated in court, right?
Did he use the word heavens? Did he use the word heavens?
Yes, the word the heavens. And then here's the other part of this, is that he wasn't worried about him shooting the drone down. The one thing that concerned him most about the whole case was how fast the gentleman was able to get access to his gun to actually shoot the drone. When he asked the man why he was able to get access to the gun so quickly, the man let him know that every morning After coffee, he takes all of his firearms out of a secured position and places them in the kitchen and the front door because of a wildcat problem. And at the end of every evening, he puts the guns back.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
You can't make this stuff up.
That's a great story.
Yeah, so
It's time to
real
take it
estate
to the
agents out of a drone, because this. Wow, I don't.
yeah time to take it to the next level of court first for real.
I sure wish I owned the heaven above my property.
Yeah, and actually that's something Jeff and I are going to be working on a video explaining all about this topic, and I will definitely have opinions about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right, so next in the news we have a man who is in the Bahamas. Obviously, the effects from the hurricane that went through there were just astounding. I mean, the amount of damage, we just can't fathom it. But a man has decided or found a way of using his drone to find stranded animals.
Oh, this is so great!
Doggies! Just love doggies so much.
Oh man, look at the poor doggies out there.
Come on.
Yeah, he's using his drone to help rescue pets stranded around the Bahamas. So far, they've been able to rescue about 12 dogs and cats. They continue to do the efforts every day. And he travels the island assisting with all sorts of different efforts to I guess, rescue people or to find people that are still missing, etc. So he has an online campaign that is raising money to buy an infrared drone to be able to improve the work that he's doing there.
That's so great. That is so
Very
great.
cool.
Yeah. Aren't dogs the best people? They just are. And by the way, a quick fun fact for you, Jeff. Some that looked like a pointer. Some pointing dogs are also called
Bird dogs.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. Bird's a winner. Well, a bird.
Russ,
Is a
dance!
winner. Well, a bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird.
Russ.
No
No
I got
joke.
through the news
No dancing.
with-
Hey, listen.
Worst
I had a
co-host
joke
ever.
about
Worst
it. I had a
co-host
joke.
ever.
I had a joke about a balloon, but it got away from me.
Oh God. Oh no. Okay.
Hold on.
See, I got through last week without a single bird thing, and I figured that the bird story was going to do me in, but okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Ken,
so what about
just
that?
you.
What about that last story?
All right. So the last story is our Bonehead of the Week story.
Oh, yes.
And
We have intro music.
Bonehead of the week.
Okay.
take it away, Ken.
So you know how I feel about controlling your drone with your thumbs. It's idiotic. You shouldn't do it. I mean, unless you're a beginner or you don't know any better.
Yeah.
Don't. Where's my control? Don't do this. You look like a moron. Do it this way. Or there's something to help you. There's this new product that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Look at this. You put your thumbs in it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. If you're too stupid to keep your thumbs on the sticks,
Oh,
Aries
God.
made little thumb holding seats for you. Look at that. It's an actual company that actually made these things and then actually made a little commercial for them.
Oh Lord.
Who would buy these? Imagine going out and you're flying with your friends and you show up with these things on your... And that is our bonehead of the week right there.
Bonehead of the week.
I think I just found your Christmas present, Ken.
No, don't you
There you
dare.
go.
Makes a great stocking stuffer. Thank you so much. Got a couple super chats. I wanted to let him go by too fast. Tony T with a 20-pound super sticker. He says, thanks for being you. Don't go change it. And Skip and Sue RV Adventures, $2 super chat. Thanks, guys, so much. Man, that's so great. I really can use the help. This show takes a lot out of me. You know, my electric bill was $220.
Joe.
$220. That's crazy. And before I moved my stuff back in here, it was only like 100 and something. And it's summer, and I'm running the air conditioners all the time.
Well, that monitor alone probably takes half your electric bill.
Right, yeah, yeah. Let me the camera too, in case you haven't seen it. There it is. Yeah,
Look at that thing.
That thing is one monitor. Yeah.
Throwing out some BTUs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Christopher W, $20 super chat. Thank you for my eyeballs when I meet you in Chicago this Saturday. Your show is the best. Oh yeah, I already packed up your eyeballs, buddy. I'll see. I'm going to meet a few viewers in Chicago. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but hopefully it involves drones. Now, here is Jeff with the final news story.
TNL News has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases.
No.
GPC.
The final story. The
What final story?
The final story.
What final
all right,
story?
I'll
The final
just-
story was the Bonehead of the week.
All right. I'll just play the video for it.
Uh-oh. Here it is.
Oh, dear. This just in. My mouth! Ha ha! Soak it in there, Jeff. He's not looking. Jeff, what you doing, buddy? Hey, buddy, look at the screen. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, man. There is a thing on YouTube. This is for realsies.
Making me hungry.
It's called cheese porn.
Oh, no way.
You type in cheese porn on YouTube, and it's all this. Just this. I didn't know it was a thing. It's a thing. Jeff, what do you think about that thing? Jeff,
I
thoughts?
think it's someplace I'm not going to go.
Oh, my gosh, look at that. Delicious. Jeff, I'm sorry for teasing you, buddy. I tease because I love. Yeah, and I love to tease. Now, one more thing, just for us older guys. Enjoy.
When my get up and go has got up and went, I hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Remember this?
When I'm dancing, I hold down and my boots kind of slow down. Or anytime I'm weak in the knees. I hanker for a
remember
hunk
watching
of,
this
a
as a
slam or
kid.
slice a chunk of. A snicker is a winner, and yet won't spoil my dinner. I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Yahoo!
Yeah. Remember that?
I remember it. Yes, I do.
Russ, how old are you?
I remember that. I'm 48.
Oh, are you 48?
I am.
Oh, you're holding up well, man.
Clean living, buddy.
Yeah, I am not aging well. Look at me. Oh, I'm just falling apart. I'm like a melted candle version of my former self. Every time I look in the mirror is another fold. It wasn't there before. Anyway, I'm very tired. Did I mention that? Did super chats went by? Hold on. David Fuller, thank you. $20 super chat. Place it here, $2 super chat. I love Tater, not in the way you think. Or maybe you do. How does Tater feel about you? Okay. Anyway, Jeff, thank you so much. And now, who sponsored the news?
TNL News has been sponsored by Go Professional Cases, GPC, Design for Life, Be Original, Be Blue, online at goprofessionalcases.com.
Awesome. There's a link in the description, and like I said, I'll be giving away one of their lovely cases here in the coming weeks. Thank you, Jeff, for stopping by.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Hey, where's the button?
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Gotta love that, Jeff. Now Jeff can go back and resume his noisy life. I don't know how he does it, but for 20-some minutes a night, he manages to tie up his kids and make them quiet. So, I forgot to mention our guest tonight is Geeksvana. His name is Sean, and we're going to call him right now. He's in the UK, and it is, oh, good Lord, it's 2:30 a.m. there in London. So, while I'm dialing up, here is Russ with a joke.
Oh my God! You really put me on the spot. I didn't know I had to come up with 2 jokes, let alone 1.
That's what we do, man. The co-host has jokes. Come on.
I know. I was supposed to do it in the 15 minutes before I got here. Okay, let me think. Why doesn't the skeleton go trick-or-treating?
Why?
Because he has no body to go with.
Hey, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you get when you combine Star Wars with baseball?
What?
The umpire strikes out.
Hello.
I think your joke was better. Hey, Geeksvana, welcome, man.
Geeksvana.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
Bear with me just 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Testing. Come in, London. Come in, London. You're not in London, are you?
Can I hear you? That's very strange.
Are you
it was
in
working
London?
perfectly.
Drone Crush, $20 super chat. Sup, Ken? FYI, I put a down payment on the Skydio 2. Very good. Lots of people are doing that. Let me know if you get one. Hopefully the company will let me borrow one to play with. Raymond Ellsworth, $10 super chat. Down here at Joe. No, I really need to get. Let's donate to my new glasses fund. What you got there, buddy?
Sorry about that, guys.
Your microphone is way loud.
Oh, okay. Let me move it away from me and turn that down.
There we go. All right. Everything good? You can hear?
I can hear perfectly.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
Sean, Sean.
How are
Russ,
you?
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Nice to
Big
meet you as
fan
well.
of your channel.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the
Fan of
show,
your channel,
sir.
too.
And for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are in the world.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Sean. I run a channel called Geeksvana. I live just outside London, south of London in Surrey, which is the southeast of England and the UK. I run a droning channel which focuses on all sorts of different things, including news, unboxings, that type of thing.
Okay, very good. And I have one of your videos right here, where and I like the way you do your stories. Where do you find all these people? Because you bring people on that are in the news, in the dronosphere,
Yes.
and you talk to them.
Yeah, I'm really just trying to do things a little bit differently. Obviously, there is only one god of drone news, and that is Jeff. So there's no point just doing normal news because Jeff does it so well. There's no point trying
of course.
to imitate that. So
Yeah.
really, I just try to take it to a different level and focus in on one particular story and try to drill down a little bit deeper.
Okay. You're like the 60 minutes of news stories, of drone news.
The watch time would be nice, yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of 60 Minutes? Do they have 60 Minutes over in not America?
No, we do not.
Never heard
we
of it.
have other similar-ish shows, but nothing as good.
Okay. So you haven't heard of 60 Minutes? No Walmart over there, huh? No Walmart?
No.
Really?
I believe one of our biggest stores, someone in the chat will help me, is owned by Walmart. It might be Asda or something.
Can I guess?
but
Can
no
I guess the
Walmart.
name of the store is probably like Till Willies or something. It's always something like I'm shopping at the Till Willies, and it's something cute like that.
Jimmy Pippies.
Jimmy Pippies. Have you been down to the Pippies? I got £2 off. £2.20. Yes.
£2 coupon.
$20 super chat from David Cassidy. Thank you so much. You're my favorite partridge.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to play a little clip from a video that was entitled Arrested for Flying a Drone. And maybe afterwards you can explain a little bit more. But this guy ended up in handcuffs and then secretly recorded the police, which was just deliciously awesome. Check this out.
So it was really surprising to me. But like you say, I was calm. I wanted to focus on not talking because I think that's an important thing if you get arrested and is not talking to the police is a big way to keep yourself out of trouble. I think
Absolutely.
the attorney will be much happy later if you don't talk. And I figured it would just all get sorted out later. I wasn't really concerned about it that much, other than, wow, it's a big deal being in handcuffs, but I didn't think I was going to prison or anything.
In the video where they are very comically recording themselves, again
Yes.
showing they don't know really anything about drones, you were in the back of one of those cars at that time, were you?
That is correct.
We got YouTube, take camera out. Oh, how come he won't put his drone on it? Yeah, he wanted to argue about it. So, we're taking his stuff. That is Jeep? Yeah. What's he doing? Just sitting there filming, and then they told him to, they wanted to see the park rule. I showed him about ascent or descent, airplane or whatever, it's the same thing. He wanted to sit here and argue. wasn't an airplane, so.
Well, you know what I'd do with him?
Jail.
I'd write him a ticket, take his ass to jail, and release him down there.
I may have added a sound effect here at the end. Watch the dude in the window.
Yep.
And
Show him the park rule.
the biggest bite of a burger ever. That is just fantastic. So how does that stand now? Did dude get it all sorted out? Just very briefly, tell us.
Very, very, very briefly, in actual fact, what ended up happening, he's a really nice guy. He's actually quite timid, quite shy. He tried to walk away from it all, but the group that he belongs to decided to go fly their drones in the park, and the police actually shut the parks. But basically, state law says they're allowed to fly there. And they have a court case which was bounced from one date, which is now happening, I think, October 8th or 10th. So they're actually, him and his group are actually suing the local county to make them basically adhere to the state law.
Okay, and this happened in the United States. You're just reporting on it from the UK, if anybody's confused about that.
Yes.
Russ?
Flint, Michigan.
You look like you wanted to jump in there, Russ?
No, I just think the ignorance is just, it's unbelievable. And it's our job to help get rid of that ignorance, but
yes,
it's probably never going to go away.
It's hard to educate certain people, and you could hear the ignorance. Yeah, and the cops just don't want to. Some of them just have a blanket. Nope, don't want to deal with it. Others are fascinated by it and want to learn. And who better to teach them than those of us in the community that know a little bit more about these type of things? But no. We know the park law. Okay. Well, I'm flying over the park. What are you going to do about that there, champ? Oh. You can't circumvent federal law with your little state laws. You can't do it. Why? America. Okay.
America.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you. So what else you got? What else you got on your channel there, Mr. Geeksvana?
On my channel, we have other interviews like that. We actually had an interview with one of the Heathrow drone protesters. Do you remember those idiots that wanted to shut the airport down by flying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an interview with him. And in actual fact, the following day, they then asked me to come along and teach them how to fly drones because they felt they weren't doing it safely. To which, of course, I backed away because that was actually the day they all got arrested, which would have been hilarious. Trying to explain that to the British police. I'm not one of them. I'm just here to teach them. You know?
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure that would have gone down
right.
very well.
Clearly, they're not good learners. Right.
Yeah. And you know the channel's still very new, so it's still growing. We do a range of content, but it seems to be the news stories which generally get the views at the moment.
Okay.
Which I'm very thankful for.
Can you tell us what you're working on in the future? If people want to subscribe to your channel, of course, there's a link in the description of this video.
Yes, I've got a couple of series coming up. I'm being sponsored by a company to become a PFCO, the UK equivalent of Part 107. And go through their system. And I've also got some very interesting follow-ups to the drone arrest, where I've actually got a former federal agent and a UK senior police officer interviewed to actually talk to us about what to do if you come up against a police officer who doesn't know the law, basically, and how to handle that situation so that perhaps you don't end up in cuffs, but equally you don't have your civil rights.
You can usually tell. In most people's interaction with the police, hopefully, is just if you get pulled over or something, you can tell pretty quickly if they're going to be nice or not.
Right.
If they're going to be open to chit-chatting. If they're not, then don't get your back up and go, well, I know better than you because I'm FAA certified, blah, 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 blah. You might as well go ahead and just...
go ahead.
You know.
Yeah, let's go.
Because they could detain you. They could take you down there. And then they can leave you sitting in that cold chrome from the 70s chair until whenever the heck they feel like it, and then let you go.
Exactly.
So is your it's called PFCO?
Yes, PFCO, yes. Permission for Commercial Operations, they call it.
Is that very difficult to achieve over there to get?
It's more expensive because you actually you're required to go through a particular a qualified school, and we do actually have a practical exam, I believe. And there seems to be a little bit more to it. But one of the main reasons I'm actually going through it is because I did a video, which was talking about the PFCO dying away next year because of there's a lot of new EU drone laws coming in, which are basically going to get rid of R107 as it stands. So this company basically came back to me and said, actually, it isn't dead. Let's get you trained and we'll show you what's going to happen next year and how it's going to be grandfathered across into the new system. So that's really how it came about.
Drone laws seem to be evolving all over the place.
Yeah.
Because I think countries and states, countries, and municipalities are realizing the economic potential of drones, and they want to get in on it, and they don't want to stifle even us who are not Amazon, even us little guys who are just flying for fun, because people are traveling to other places. They're going to want to bring their drone and take pictures of this or that, and tourism and all that stuff. So
exactly, and in actual fact, the new laws coming in next year, as long as they all go ahead with Brexit and everything else like that, it will actually mean we can fly our drones anywhere within 26 EU countries under the same laws. So I'll literally be able to pack up my Mavic Air, get on a train, go to France, and just unpack and fly as if I was in Surrey, basically.
What happens if the UK Brexits?
Well, we're going to stay part of ESA, which is the governing body. But of course, if it's not getting political, if it's a hard Brexit, then we don't have food on our shelves. Apparently,
I think this video just got flagged because we said the word political video demonetized. So I'm going to show one more of your videos. This is a pretty cool thing, and you don't do a lot of flying. You mostly do interviews. Is that right, or?
Yeah, I mean, I started off putting more of my flights on there, but it seems to be the news stuff that people were watching. I do have more flights to put up, but yeah.
So what's the story with this? This is a place where they used to store nuclear weapons?
Yeah, this is RAF Barnum, which is over in the east of the UK, which is basically a formula nuclear weapons storage site. The chap actually bought it off the government and opened it up as an industrial estate. And then a few years later, he found out what it used to be, and he now works with English Heritage to restore it.
Okay, hold on. He bought the place without knowing what it was?
Well, he had to sign a few forms, so he knew it was ex-military. He knew it was part of the former RAF base, but he didn't, of course, know what actually happened there because they didn't tell you.
Okay, I can see the real.
It was only later on.
If that happened in this country, oh my God! Can you imagine Russ be like, "Yeah, hey, congrats on the new property. Oh, by the way, it's radioactive. Good luck. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Wow. So this is a Mavic Air that you're using here?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and he's a really nice guy. He's in his 70s, and he's a real history buff, and he's ploughed so much money into keeping the site as is. To the point where he only lets tenants take the buildings as long as they agree not to put signs up or change anything externally. Basically, they have to keep everything as is.
That's
which
great.
I think is really cool.
Yeah, people need to preserve the history.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you being up this late. What time is it where you are?
1:48.
And you don't live alone. You have
I have a significant other. She is very understanding.
Can she hear you right now? Are you keeping her up too?
Yes, she went to bed, got back up to keep the cats quiet. Because I said I don't want the cats, because my cats jump up on my table here when I'm working on the computer, and I'm not sure a cat's tea towel holder is what the viewers want to see.
No. Well, all right. Well, we'll have you back on the show again. I'm trying to keep this one short because I do have to get a little bit of sleep.
Travel
Otherwise,
safe.
I'm going to drive off the road. But let's go ahead and do like we do with all of our guests. Would you write it? And this week is a thing called, well, I don't know. Not a lot of information about this one. You can see it, the name of it is in the video, I think. But it's the Mantragender XXL. I don't. Anyway, it looks dangerous. Let me know if you would write it in the chat. So his head is maybe a foot away from the blades of death. Your thoughts on that?
Well, firstly, I wouldn't fly anything that I could build.
Yes, that's a great rule.
That looks like I could build that from some scaffolding.
Yeah.
And a well. So no, I would not fly that.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't want to land normally. It would give you bad back just landing it.
Yeah, man, that's.
Yeah.
Russ,
I would ride it a foot above the ground. I wouldn't go much higher than that. I wouldn't be as high as he is right now. For sure.
I never ride anything like this higher than you're comfortable plummeting to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
And that's why most of these things you see, these experimental aircraft, are flown over water and whatnot. But he needs to do something else with his feet, because that just doesn't look right, does it?
Yeah.
No, the whole thing doesn't look right.
It doesn't. What are people in the chat saying? No way, even if I were more senile. Grumpy. Oh, my goodness. Nope. No way. No. So, yeah. So I think it's mostly a no on that.
That's a hard no.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for being on, and I'm going to let you get back to sleep.
Bye-bye.
And everybody, I encourage you to go ahead and check out his channel. There's a link in the description. Thank you, my friend, for being on. Abba, and bye to you. Talk later. Good night. All right. See you later, Geeksvana. Well, he was nice, wasn't he?
He was nice.
Yeah. So I have a bunch of videos that I want to share here. But first, I have a question for everybody. I got a couple comments recently about this window up here. Now, I know if you watch this on YouTube, YouTube shows the chat. And this may actually be a little bit ahead or behind, depending on the lag. So my question is, do you like this layout? Do you not like the layout? Do you want to get rid of that? Because the only other thing to do would be just to move these two windows up and get rid of that. I mean,
I like it.
Okay, I'll read this later, and you guys vote. Just keep it or toss it. Well, maybe not. They'll say toss it. Keep it or don't keep it. You know. Whoops. Oh goodness. Hey, Bud Hornsby, Bruce's brother. $10 super chat. Thank you. Will the Skydio 2 come with a blindfold for hand catching?
That's a good
I
point.
hate the sight of blood. Yeah, we forgot to mention that 2 of the propellers are pushers and 2 of them are pullers on it. And the battery is held on magnetically.
Magnetically, I don't know about that.
I don't either. It would have to be one heck of a strong magnet.
There's got to be a reason for that. Like why? Like how hard would it be to put a clip on? Like
right. And can't things get demagnetized if they're hit hard enough?
Yeah, I think so.
It might not be a natural magnet, it might be electromagnet. But
I don't know. It's
still
strange.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands on it next week when they send me one.
Right. Yes, Skydio, if you're watching, me first, then him. All right. I got a couple pictures here that I wanted to share. This one is from Jim Henderson. If you'd like to send in video or pictures or anything, you can do that here. Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. Send me a streaming link. If you don't know what a streaming link is, it's like Vimeo or YouTube where I don't have to download a big honking file onto my computer. And my computer goes, virus, we don't know this guy, virus. He says, hey, Ken, I was driving to Louisville, Kentucky on Thursday and looked up and saw in the back of this semi, and I knew he was a droney like us. And there it is. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Can you see it? There we go. I'll make it bigger for you. Bye-bye. See ya. He says, I watched the live broadcast. Excellent fun and information. Take care. And by Jim Henderson. Thanks for sending that in, Jim. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I got another still picture. Are you, Russ, are you into the SpaceX stuff? Are you fascinated by that?
I am fascinated. I don't follow it that much, but privatization of all of that is very interesting to me. So, yeah.
They're getting ready to do some other kind of space launch. And Peanut Spaceship, of all things, sent this to me. Says, Ken, heads up to look out for possible drone footage of the SpaceX rocket building stuff that's happening in Texas. I spotted an Inspire flying around on the live feed today. I don't know if you can see it. He's pointing the arrow. Let me see if I can make this bigger. But it's clearly an Inspire. You can see it there. It appeared just before the cone section was added. Check it out. Peanut Spaceship. Thanks, man. Well, at least they're using a really good drone to get the footage, right?
Yeah.
All right. Russ, you okay? You need a hug?
I'm good.
Okay, you seem a little distracted. Are you looking up jokes? What you doing? Somebody off the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my kids.
What are they? Oh, your kids? Are they teasing you? Are they making faces behind the camera?
No, they're just peeking.
Bring them around. Let's see the kids.
No, they went back up. No, but
hey, it's Kid Corner.
Shower time right now.
Oh, okay.
Bedtime.
All right.
Bath time.
Shower time. Hey, once a week, whether they need it or not, right?
Yeah, they were starting to stink a little bit, so sent them on their way.
How old are your kids?
I got a 6th grader, and let me think, second grader in kindergarten. So yeah, I'm just getting started.
Those second graders, they can get a little bit earthy sometimes, can't they?
Earthy is a very polite word,
isn't it? Yeah.
Actually, that one's pretty good. It's the little one that's a little more rambunctious. So,
if they made, now I'm not a parent that I know of. If they made,
yeah,
I might get a knock one day. Hey, spit in this, you know. If they made kid deodorant, like with SpongeBob on it and everything, would that sell? Like,
yes.
Kid antiperspirant deodorant, would it? Would parents buy it? And kids, if you want to be grown up, kids, roll it on, you stinky little buggers.
Two of my kids need it already.
Just dip them. This is from the Drone Trucker. He sends stuff once in a while, and I just love his username. Says, howdy, Ken. My hometown, Sydney, Ohio, thought I would get some shots for you. Fly safe, your pal, the Drone Trucker. Here is his hometown of Sydney, Ohio. And if you have a hometown, if it's in the smaller burg, what do? You go down and you film City Hall, don't you? The square. If you have a square, that's perfect drone fodder, isn't it?
It's really nice.
That's a beautiful building. And what luck. He's just happened to be there, and here comes a train.
I can't believe how many people love train videos when I show trains.
Oh, yeah. I'm not as big a fan as I was before I moved here because I have a train that's literally a block and a half away.
Yeah.
And that thing, and it seems to always want to arrive at 4:45 in the morning, 1:02 in the morning.
I have a train that is 60 yards away.
You do?
Yeah, it's right in front yard. Yep.
Do you have to weed whack up to the tracks?
No.
Okay. It's not that close.
I mow.
You mow to the tracks.
Yeah, I do because they don't.
Oh.
So, yeah. But I get some pretty good footage of the trains once in a while, though.
Do you ever put a GoPro on the track and let the train run over it? That's always fun.
That's funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
I almost did the other day because what I want to do is I just want to get it for B-roll to use someday.
Right.
But to put the camera right on the tracks and then have the train go over it.
Right.
But this train that was coming, by the time I got up there, he was going, I bet he was going 40 miles an hour. So I got up there and I saw him coming. I'm like, okay, maybe I better wait because I wasn't going to let him see me put it on the track.
Yeah.
Because then he's going to be like, what's that guy doing? And,
he's messing with the track.
Yeah, so if I do it, I want to make sure that they're far enough away so they don't see me. And that's a big no-no. It's private property and you're not even supposed to be anywhere near the tracks.
Right. But I'm gonna guess something that you've done, and I bet you have.
I probably have one right here. No, I don't know what I did with it.
A squished coin?
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
I bet the kids are out there just lining them up, right? And you can tell because the train, as big as it is, it still goes when it goes over. So we're going off on a tangent. Red Ranger CC, thank you very much. $5 super chat for a tall cup of coffee during the drive. Man, I need it. I need it. Thank you very much.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
Can you fly where that bean thing is?
Where the what thing?
The bean, the big silver bean. I don't know.
I don't know what
You
the
what I'm
bean
talking
is.
about?
No.
Anybody in the chat? You know what I'm talking about?
The
It's
Chicago
downtown.
bean?
I don't know what it's called. It looks like a big chrome kidney bean.
Oh, I think
What
you
is
can.
that?
If it's in that little park area in front, that's wide open.
Oh yeah, I want to see you fly that.
Okay, I'll do that. But my main objective is the Sears Tower.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I was thinking about bringing my DJI FPV system.
Oh really?
Being DJI, would it have something on board that would prevent you from if it keeps a Phantom from flying?
Probably.
In a geo fenced area, do you think that DJI FPV system would have a geo fence?
Yeah, I think you'd have to.
Would it?
If you could self unlock? I don't know. I don't know.
I
That's
don't
a good
think
question.
it would.
We'll
I think
find out.
that would really piss off the FPV guys if they did that.
Yeah,
That
for
would
sure.
not
You don't
be-
want to piss off the FPV
You don't.
guys.
You really don't.
No.
You don't. By the way, just to be safe, FPV guys, you're the best looking, best smelling people I've ever met. All right. So this is from Brett Harvey. He says, "Hey Ken, I've been watching TNL for a while, but unfortunately, usually on replay because of the time difference in Australia. Your videos nearly always make me laugh, and of course, TNL is always good for a laugh too. Recently, I went to visit my brother who lives on the southern coast of New South Wales, and of course, I took my trusty Mavic with me. He told me about this magical pool, and so I filmed it for you. Best regards, Brett Harvey. Check out the magical pool." You don't think it's magic, do you? Russ?
Not yet. Not yet.
And he's flying along the coast. What sort of pool could there be on the coast? What sort of elfin magic is around the corner?
Oh, I see a reveal coming. Oh.
Look at that! Some knucklehead said, "Hey, let's dig a pool out here and let the ocean fill it." That's brilliant.
Wow.
Isn't that a great idea?
That is a great idea.
I would totally swim in that all day long.
Wow.
It's fantastic. What a great, great idea. And it looks old, too.
It's been there a while.
Yeah, and there's like an empty one next to it. I think this might actually have been part of a big resort that was built in the 18-something or others that got blown out.
Where's this at?
South Wales.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you very much for sending that in. Appreciate that cool pool.
The people in the chat say you there's no lock on the FPV system. Looks like you're okay.
Well, now here's the question. The Sears Tower was once the world's tallest building. What kind of winds would be up?
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine? I would make national news if I crashed downtown. I can't do it. I can't.
Well,
I can't do it. I can't.
Your bigger one might be what is it? A 5 ounce? You said? Is that what it is? What's the big?
Oh, the 5-inch.
The bigger 5 inch. That's right.
Yeah, it's. I have the FPV system on a 5-inch. I'm not good enough. Even if I flew it in stabilized mode, I'm tempted to try it, but
it looks like it could handle the wind. You were flying in some wind the other day.
Yeah, but I'm not that good. Mr. Steele. If Mr. Steele was with me, Johnny FPV, anybody other than me, then yes. But
So is your excitement for FPV the same as it was when you first started? Are you still like fired up about learning more about it and getting more into it?
Oh yes,
Yeah?
yes. In fact,
It's
just
like a fever.
Yeah, just yesterday I was in Birmingham. I was flying the Cinewhoop, the tiny Cinewhoop for a friend. I was just being aggressive, showing off because he had his goggles on, I had mine on. You can share the signal, and he was like, "Whoa, this is cool!" And I was dipping in trees, and I broke it. Of course, I broke it. I always fly it till I break it. So
See, that's the thing. I would have to know how to fix it if I were going to fly first, because I would crash it and I'd be like, crap. Well, I'm done.
No.
So
I have a whole workbench back there. I mean, I can fix anything. I can fix them better than I can fly them at this point.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking of the Whoop.
Pretty interesting.
This is from Flyin' Ryan. He says, check out this Cinewhoop footage. This is really good. And this goes to show you that location is very important when you're flying. Check this out. This is just awesome. And he's flying over water with FPV, and that is risky, as you'll see in the end. Great location.
Yeah.
Do you have a desire to fly FPV there, Russ?
You know, I would like to try it someday. I would love to feel like what I'm thinking is get a pair of the DJI goggles to start with.
Yeah, it's not really anything like it. Get a tiny Hawk or a tiny Whoop, or just fly someone else's drone.
Yeah.
You'll be hooked. Guarantee it. Yeah. I didn't think I would be. I actually started FPV just now. I have part of, it's a drone. I have it on my channel, but then I flew it for the first time. I was like, oh, hell.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I'm in. I'm all in.
There's a few of them around town here, so.
Yeah, get with those guys.
Yeah.
I still haven't found anyone in my area to fly FPV with. There's no FPV group here, and there's more cows than there are people. So if you live in West Tennessee and you're in a FPV group, hit me up, yo!
Yeah, this is really pretty here.
Yeah, those trees are amazing. And I never fly further than I'm willing to walk over and retrieve the drone. As you'll see here, they had a little problem at the end, his buddy.
No! No! No!
Oh, it's right there, too.
No!
Oh, no.
Unplug it.
Yeah, you gotta unplug it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I knew that shit was gonna happen,
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst.
So what would it cost to get started? Like to get the goggles and to just get like a tiny Whoop or something?
The goggles is the most expensive piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
They're $300-400.
Okay.
But
are there better goggles than others? Looks like everyone flies Fat Shark.
Yes. Stand by. Let me show you. Hang on a sec. Let me go into the East Wing here. Entertain the people while I'm gone.
Oh, okay. I did think of another joke, actually. What's the astronaut's favorite key on the keyboard? It's the space bar.
Was it entertaining while I was gone?
Yeah, I don't know. I just came up with another joke.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, I got a couple pair of goggles here. These are the Fat Shark Dominator V3 goggles that I started with. I had these even before I had the DJI goggles, and I use these all the time. Now, are you you don't wear glasses, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, they have diopters that you can put in here for people who are nearsighted or farsighted. Okay. Little lenses, but these accept HDMI in, and these antennas on here are for the analog system, transmit and receive, so that you can fly your drone. Now, I just recently bought these. These are the Fat Shark HDO goggles. These are OLED screen, and they're a little different. Apparently, a little bit better. I like both of these. I like having two pairs so I can share the screen with a friend.
Sure.
And these were very expensive, probably $500.
Wow.
And I think the price has come down on them. So anyway, that's that. Yeah. Redbeard the pilot. Hey, Redbeard. Box goggles and DIY drone, $300. Yes, of course you can get box goggles, which is a mono goggle, which is like one. You can even get them where you put your phone in there in the screen if you don't want to spend your kid's college fund on your FPV habit. Fly Right Drones. Thank you. $10 super chat. Ken, I need some phantom eyes. My daughter, Shyla, says hello. She's the little girl singing pigeon jerky at the end of every TNL. Thank you for everything you do. Yes, Shyla. I imagine one day, and people have said to make Shyla bigger at the end, and I'm going to re-edit it so that it's full screen at the end because she's just so cute. One day, if I continue to do this show for many years, maybe a teenage Shyla will call and say, "It's probably time you updated that video. I'm driving now." Yeah.
I hope her voice isn't
No,
like
I know.
that.
That's just my older kid
probably-
voice. What do I know? I'm not a parent. I don't know. I
something
don't know these things. Anyway.
She must have went through some kind of surgery or something.
Yeah. If you want, yeah, right. Sorry, Shyla. Sorry. If you want some stickers for some eyeballs for your drone, they look like this on there. They keep the birds away. They actually really, really do. Plus, they look really cool. You can go ahead and PayPal me $10. That's it. It'll cover my cost of mailing them and writing down your address. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. And let me know what flavor you want. I have small and large and chocolate and vanilla and all that.
So I have a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
So this is show number 114.
Yeah.
How many Thursdays have you missed since you started doing the show?
None.
0.
Not one.
That's impressive.
Yes, isn't it? I impressed myself when I got to 100 and I realized even when I was in the hospital, I did a show.
Right?
I didn't miss once. It's a commitment. It's a heck of a commitment.
Well, 400 people. That's
Are they
how many
400 watching?
How many live streams have 400 people? Like when I go to a live stream, there's 50 maybe.
Is there
I think
400
I've
people
had
watching?
70. Yeah, there was. Now we're
now
381.
Oh.
81 right now.
Well, that's cool. And
That's
you,
very cool.
381 people. Tell your friends about it. If you like it, don't keep this show to yourself. Tell people
That's
about
right.
it. But yeah,
Yeah,
I've
bring 'em
seen
over.
larger YouTubers like, with million subscribers.
Well, yeah,
their live
yeah,
streams
but-
are like, they got a comma in the viewers and everything. But their chat goes by so fast, you can't even. And by the way, just want to remind everybody, make sure you have it in live chat and not top chat. Because top chat is the default. And you'll miss some of the chats. And we're going to do a contest soon where you could win stuff. Gary Foster sent this. He says, "Hey, Ken, I don't think I've ever been so close to wires without hitting them. I missed them going down, so I went straight back up to make sure I missed them again." This is from, didn't make any sense when you see it. Gary Foster. This is a near miss video. Check this out. So first thing you do when you get close to something like that, a tree or something, is go up, because up is usually safe, right?
Right. Oh my God.
And that's over water. You're done if you hit that. So what does he do?
Oh, he goes back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a close one. Thanks for
my
sending that in.
gosh.
Yeah. I don't know if I think I prefer near misses actually over crashes.
Yeah, I know, because it's just you pucker.
Yeah, the pucker factor. Have you ever flown a fixed wing aircraft, Russ?
No, I haven't. Nope. My stepfather has one. He has a one he built himself in 1985, and he's flown it once.
Just one time?
Yeah, just one time. It was a kit, and it took him, I don't know, I suppose a month to put it together, and it's got a 48-inch wingspan. It's just a single prop plane. It's beautiful, but he's afraid to fly it because he doesn't want to crash it.
Well, you're never going to crash if you don't fly it, right?
Exactly.
Right?
So I don't know. I've never flown it, and I've never flown a fixed wing, but I've always wanted to get that thing up in the air. So
you should do it. He's not using it. Just dust it off
Right.
and fly it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hanging in the basement. It's hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, well, if it's a decoration now, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't move it. Where's my plane? Well, Dad.
I don't know.
So yeah, let me know in the chat if you're a fixed wing guy too, because I've never done that. Never, not once. And Dana has a whole bunch of Dana Williams, my former co-host. He'll be back. People are asking about him. Not that Russ isn't great. Russ is awesome. Let's hear for Russ.
Dana has better jokes.
Well, Yeah. But you're trying. That's all that matters.
You won't hurt my feelings.
Okay. Frank Myboom, which is just a cool name, sent this in. He says, "Hey, Ken, thanks for all the work you put into TNL. I usually watch it when I'm stuck in traffic while all the other people are looking at me like, WTF is he laughing at, lol. I appreciate you watching the show, but please don't watch it while you're driving. Pull over and watch it." So he sent this video in. Says, love the beautiful shots a camera drone can make. Have flown the Zero for a while and still love watching them. So here I am chasing a friend's fixed wing. Good luck with Wirecast. And bye, Frank Myboom.
Huh.
So it's a quad chasing a fixed wing. That's one you should get your dad. That looks like pretty indestructible.
It's
foam
pretty cool.
Construction kind of thing, yeah.
I saw somebody flying one that looked much like that, except it was black. And it kind of scared me at first. I was flying my Mavic Pro. I was just learning how to fly it. And this drone or whatever fixed wing just buzzed right past my Mavic Pro.
Oh.
And at first I thought it was a bird, and then it came back around and buzzed by me again. I'm like, that's a drone. I've never seen anything like that. But it was like it looked just like that, but it was black and maybe a little bit smaller. So
cool. Yeah, there's a lot of guys talking about putting the DJI FPV system on fixed wing stuff too and flying it.
Oh.
Have you had a chance to look at what it looks like? The DJI FPV system?
No, I haven't.
Don't, because then your kids won't go to college. No.
Well, I've seen the bug eyes and but
who cares?
Not what the footage looks like.
I wouldn't care if the goggles had a phallus on it. If it looks that good, I would wear it. I'd be like, look at me, I don't care, but what I'm seeing in here is fantastic.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, don't, because if the minute you look in there, if you're an FPV guy looking at analog stuff, you fall in love immediately.
Oh, yeah.
That said, I'm building a Crossfire system back there.
So here's a question: can you use the DJI FPV goggles?
Nope.
Okay.
No. That's what everybody has. No, they're not interchangeable. One is digital,
Okay.
one is analog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know what a viaduct is, Russ?
Yeah. Yep.
Here is Russ to explain what a viaduct is.
It's it is a bridge
Yes.
that goes over a railroad track or water or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bridge.
It's sort of a bridge for water. A water bridge. And I haven't seen a lot of them in the United States, but boy howdy, they have them over there in the European countries. Code Brown Productions. That's awesome. Code Brown. Head for the bedroom. Code Brown. That's what right? Maybe his last name's Brown. I apologize. Thank you for the $10 super chat. That's awesome.
I gotta check that out.
I gotta get a T-shirt that says Code Brown.
Code
with a
Brown.
little siren on it. Ken, please check out Code Brown Productions. I film my Jeep adventures with my drone and explore awesome places. Thanks again. I love all your videos. All of them? Have you seen all of them? I have quite a few. But I appreciate it. And if you do want to see all of my videos, I have a playlist called Binge Watch All Videos. And that you just click on that, and it's every single one of my videos, except the live streams. So and you can just have at it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, don't take it. Nah, go ahead and take it. I've done. By the way, YouTubers, if you do that, it really will help your channel. There's a little tip for you. If you attach all of your videos into one playlist, if people like you, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, on and on.
Wow.
The playlist
I'm
never
gonna do
ends.
it.
Yeah, I think you should.
When we're done.
Okay. Okay. Good.
My playlist, I need to clean it up. It's scattered. It's not very organized. I need to start over and just make some new playlists.
Yeah, I have
There's some playlists that have 2 videos in it.
Yeah, I do too. I need to do that as well. Sky Film Solutions. What is Penn? What is that? What is that? What country is that?
Weston.
What is it?
I'm just reading the comments. I'm sorry. What did you ask me?
Go ahead and read the comments. That's fine. What are people saying?
He says the camera's focused on the microphone, so I should probably move. I don't. When I have it plugged in to the computer, the face detection doesn't work. So that's why it's focusing on this instead of my face. So
could it be that you don't have a face?
Maybe. I'm a ghost, a vampire.
Well, anyway, 10. They gave me 10 pen. Whatever that is, thank you. I haven't seen that before, but thanks.
10 pen. I don't know what that is.
Appreciate that. Hi from Peru. Oh, it's Peruvian. I am the one that sent you a pullback from the Shutco Cannon. I sent you another video button by. Okay, cool. I really appreciate all the super chats. I really do. If you like this show, I mean, just the electricity alone in this place is quite steep, especially since camera 2. It's 100 degrees out, and that's my only air conditioner. I don't have central air, and this stuff is like heaters. It's sending out the BTUs. Anyway,
did you see we had snow this morning?
Where?
In North Dakota. I woke up to snow this morning. 32.
Wait, it's a good thing climate change isn't real, right? It's just a myth.
That's one of the earliest snows that I can remember. So.
Well, it's the end times.
That's right.
100 degrees over here, snow over there. Locusts. Bruce Kenny, Canadian $5. Thank you. We got a super sticker. How's it going? I like stickers, don't you?
Stickers, I like stickers. Yes, I do.
All right, so back to the viaduct. Now that we have a good explanation, this is from Steve D. He says, hey, Ken, buddy, just a quick email to send you another video to check out. It's a couple old train viaducts and a disused and removed old railway line about a half an hour from my home. This is near Sedberg in Cumbria, UK. Oh, sorry, I can't speak. But here it is. It's really cool. It's from Steve D. And it's just Steve Delightful. All right. They don't make stuff like that anymore, do they?
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow, it was used up to 1954. Impressive stonework.
Yeah.
Would you
curved even?
Yeah. Would you walk across that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. No problem. I don't think I'd drive across it.
I would swim across it if it was filled with water. Wow. They didn't have to make it that pretty, you know? It's just a functional thing, but they made it beautiful.
Right. And to last that long.
Yeah. Beauty-muss. Very good. Thank you for sending that in, Steve D. All right. Well,
I like it.
You know, it's probably time that we stepped inside the razzmatazz chamber. Russ, are you familiar with the Raz to the Matazz?
I am.
Okay,
yes.
Good. So you've been razzed before, have you? Are you a fan of the Raz?
I like it.
Good. Well, let's all just wallow in here for a moment. If you're new to the channel, you might be wondering, what in blazes is happening? Well, this is where we just take a moment to relax and let the purple goo envelop every crevice of our body. Yes, even the naughty bits. Nothing bad can happen to you in here. Even in the razzmatazz, Russ knows good jokes.
I just started reading a book about gravity the other day. I just can't put it down.
Say what? Okay, hold on.
You didn't say that had to be a good joke.
And a couple of these. Yeah, tough room. All right, so let's give something away.
It's another exciting contest.
All right, it's time to give away some filters from our buddies at freewellgear.com. And it doesn't matter what you have, as long as it's not Spark. Sorry, Spark people, they don't have ND filters for the Spark. But everything else, oh yeah, they do. So you get to pick, all right? So tonight we're gonna let Russ just pick a winner, okay? All right. And the person who gets Russ's attention in the chat, doesn't matter what you say, like pick me Russ or look at me or you're good looking Russ, and go. So we'll let it go by here for a second. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you call a grizzly with no teeth?
What?
A gummy bear.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Russ, time to pick. Who is the winner?
Your bald head is delightful. Who said that? I missed it.
What?
Oh, it's going so fast. All right. Holy cow.
Yeah. Everybody wants to win those Freewell filters.
Okay. I didn't realize this is going to be hard.
Yeah, look at that. Russ is awesome. I see that. But Tater's
Flying
already
with
won.
Stan. Flying with Stan.
Is Super Chat cheating? I don't know. Pickles. Anubis Arts, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And the
Your
winner
bald head is the best. Weston Nay, right there.
Weston May?
Weston Nay.
Weston Nay. All right. Congratulations, Weston. You've got the filters from Freewell.
Weston Nay.
All right. Thank you, Freewell.
He had to say it twice about my bald head.
Oh, okay. Is your head bald?
Pretty bald.
Let's see it.
Well,
Let's see that thing. Oh, you are, yeah. How old were you when you started realizing that you would wear hats for the rest of your life?
About 30, about 20, 28, 30, about there, where my pillow started to gather hair.
Oh, no!
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh, were you sad?
I expected it because every male in my family is bald, so.
It's recessive on your mother's side, so I have my grandfather's hair.
My one brother has thick, luscious hair, but everybody else bald.
You resent him for it.
I do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, very much.
But does he also have thick, luscious back hair?
Oh, I guess I haven't seen his back lately.
Would you if you could wake up tomorrow and have a full head of gorgeous hair like me, would you also accept a nice, lovely mane of combable back hair?
Nope, I'd rather be hairless as a baby than have thick back hair.
the kind when you take your shirt off and the wind blows, you feel it.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, okay.
No.
All right. Well, hey, thanks everybody for playing that contest. There's a couple more things that I wanted to share. And if you watched my video where I whooped it up at the fair, I met a lovely young girl named Candace. And here she is. This is from a couple videos back.
Tell everybody your name and your channel on YouTube.
My name's Candace, and my channel is Linda McClure. I don't have an actual name yet, so.
I'll put a link in the description.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, she's winning! I thought I'd win with more momentum. Good race.
So that's Candace. And I told her then that I would put a link to her video, to her channel in the description. And she had to run out and create a channel. She didn't have one. So she has one, and there's a link to her channel in this video. And she has a whopping 10 subscribers from people who remember her from before. And she wanted to thank everybody, and she posted this video about that. Check this out.
Guys, and thank you for my new subscribers. I hope that you have seen Ken Heron's channel. Please go subscribe to him. And I just wanted to say Thank you for the subscribers. And also, my dog says hi. So, I just wanted to tell you that. Make sure you go subscribe to him. I'll put in the link in the description. And, yeah, I'll just see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Wouldn't it just blow her little mind if she woke up tomorrow and there was 100 subscribers? Wouldn't that be great? You know, and she's not going to pester you with a bunch of videos. I think that's like her third video, but I think it would encourage a young person to have
for sure.
that many subscribers. It would really motivate me anyway. I know it would. I don't know. She might just lose her little mind. So there's a link in the description if you want to subscribe to Candace. Oh no, I didn't. So, all right. Well, this show is about an hour and a half so far. If I end the show here in a couple minutes, then I will be able to get at least 3 hours of sleep, and I'm going to do that right about now. But there's a few other things that I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. Speaking of the Echo Dot, did you know that she also does limericks?
No, I haven't tried that.
Alexa, tell me a limerick.
There once was a princess named Leia. Of all the rebels, she's the main player. She's quick with the blaster. Her wit is even faster. Don't cross her, or it's your last day. Yeah.
I didn't say they were good, but they're in there.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Better than me.
And do you have one of these at your house?
Yeah, we have 3 of them actually.
Oh, okay. Do you know about the Simon Says feature?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I can say something like, Alexa, Simon says, Russ has a full, luscious head of hair.
Russ has a full, luscious head of hair.
Ah. So you
Very
can
good.
force her to lie.
Right.
Anyway, so, all right, I did that. What else? Oh, my goodness, I almost forgot. Our sponsor. Our other sponsor, RemotePilot101.com. My goodness. Now, Jason Shappert, the instructor who wears 2 watches, knows everything there is to know about the test, the Part 107 test. If you want to study, they are the #1 place. They have more graduates than anyone else in the country. Jason Shappert is the instructor. He will be at Spin Up in Austin coming up October 19th, so you can meet him there if you want to. There's a link in the description if you want to get tickets. Over 22,000 tests taken. Complete course for life, plus the recurrent course and updates as the FAA updates their rules. Then they will update their course. RemotePilot101.com. You've heard of it, haven't you, Rose?
I have.
Okay. Okay. You're sitting there shaking your head like, what? If you use Heron 18, you'll get a 30% discount. Heron 18 gives you 30% off. And now, thank you, RemotePilot101.com. Love you, mean it. I wanted to talk to you about something. Recently, the FAA raised their testing price from $150 to $160.
I just read that.
Yeah. Thoughts on that? Why would they do that, other than being the greedy government?
Because they can get it.
That's true.
I mean, why not? They could probably charge $200 and people would still take it. It's not going to deter people from taking the test.
That's true. So the FAA meeting was probably something like, hey, Frank.
Yeah?
Got an idea.
What is it?
We're getting $150 for these tests.
That's not enough.
Let's bump it up $10.
Sounds good.
Is there a reason? More money for us? Okay, done.
Works good.
I mean, you're right. They don't need to give a reason.
No. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of odd, but maybe has something to do with managing the future changes that are about to roll upon us all.
Sure. Sure. And they need to hire more people to do more things as everybody gets more stuff in the air.
Yeah.
But
that's right.
When was the last time you took your test? Have you taken it twice?
No, I just got my 1-year anniversary about 2 weeks ago. So I took it in September of 2018.
Okay. Did they give you a card?
Yeah.
So you got that little ID card?
Yes.
Okay. Because when you take the recurrent test, they don't give you another card.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you get, the one card, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, and then when you
Don't
go
lose
back,
it.
I've taken it twice now. I took mine in 2016, and I retook it in 2018, and they'll give you a certificate.
Okay.
So you still have the card if anybody asks. And if like the park ranger looks at it and goes, well, this is expired, man, then you
expired.
Yeah, then you go, well, and then you go on your phone and you go like that.
Well, I do have an official high-vis vest, though, that makes me really look like a professional pilot. Stupid microphone. I don't even see it.
But, yeah,
There.
you know what? That's actually a really good idea to get one of those vests.
It is. Yeah, one of my subscribers, I can't think of his name right now. I'm sorry. I really apologize, but one of my subscribers sent it to me as kind of a thank you for helping him learn how to fly, and I thought that was pretty nice.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, why not get one? I mean, if you're out there flying in the public and you're near people and you're going to launch and land near people, why not get one? I mean, after all, you have a vested interest. Oh, and I'm going to be over here. Thank you, folks. Good night. There's the comedy. That's why you subscribed. Good night.
Now, wait a minute. That wasn't any better than any of the jokes that I have told today, but you got applause for some reason.
I don't know how that happened.
And I get crickets.
Yeah. Well, tell another joke. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
I'm not going to tell any more jokes, but I will tell you, I used to work at a bank.
Because he's out of them. That's it. You got no more.
and this lady came in and asked me to check her balance.
Yeah.
So I pushed her over. That's a true story. Come on.
All right. That's very good. Very good. Yeah, pushing ladies around. That's what we like. All right, let's go ahead and play the viewer video of the week. And the viewer video of the week will get some filters from Freewell. So if you want to send yours in and possibly be the viewer video of the week, you can do that here. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. And it doesn't have to be any kind of epic production. It could be just something you think's cool. Go ahead and send it in. Now this is pretty cool, and they spent some time on this. This is from Mike. He says, Ken, I love your channel. I recently watched your live stream with Nurk where you suggested to send videos in. I shot this short video with a Mavic 2 Pro in Atlantic City, New Jersey. My 11-year-old daughter wrote and narrated the footage. Check it out and enjoy. I think people often think of the casinos when they think of Atlantic City. Perhaps this shows the overlooked beauty of its beaches. And I couldn't agree more. It's the viewer video of the week from Mike and his 11-year-old daughter. It's called I Had a Dream.
I had a dream. I was surrounded by wonderful ocean water. I was at an amazing beach. I was collecting shells by the ocean floor. I saw the beautiful horizon as the sun set into the ocean. I was flying. I saw seagulls and these huge, lovely buildings. I was soaring through the ocean. The sky was pink and fantastic. It was almost too much to take in. I saw these wonderful trees. I even saw people surfing. As the sun was setting, I felt happy. Everything was so amazing. The soothing sound of the ocean was beautiful. There were these amazing small boats. Big boats, compact boats. Everything was perfect. My dream felt so real. When I first saw that wondrous night sky, I felt warm inside. As I saw the cars go by, I felt like I was a bird flying over them. And that view, oh, that splendid view, as I watched the sunset into the ocean and into the buildings. I had wished that it would never end.
Isn't that nice?
That was really cool.
It was really cool. And they did, the editing was great. They did a little technique, and you don't see it much in drone shots, where they fiddle with the horizon. Just tilt it a little bit in post, because you can't do that on the drone. They're just a little bit off kilter for dramatic effect. I like that very much.
That was very cool.
Thank you, Mike, for sending that in. Appreciate it. Well, I think I missed a super chat. Anubis Arts, TJ Grady, for Ken to get a new pair of pants. Yeah, I was going to reveal this at the end when I turn off the light, but I'm in my jammies, because I'm going to get in the bed. Like, I'm going to shut this down, and boom. I'm going to get in bed. I got my jammies on. These are my Grinch jammies. I got the Grinch. Yeah, the Grinch. You know, he's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. So. Yep, got to be comfy when you're doing the stream. Yeah.
Well, I don't have any pants on, so you're beating me.
Well, don't stand up. Awesome. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going to head to Chicago.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Thanks, everyone, for participating in the show. Thank you very much for your kind super chats. That really does help the channel. Thanks for sitting in the co-host chair there, Russ. Did you enjoy it?
I did. Fun.
Awesome. We'll have you back again.
Next time I want to use a teleprompter for my jokes.
There you go. You got to have the jokes. Sean Geeksvana, thanks for coming on with us from the UK. He's sound asleep by now. Jeff Sills with the news. Thank you so much. I'm heading to Chicago. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
Bye.
Almost, sort of, yeah, sure, why not?
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.